Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is your friend Siren Frost, and today I've been doing a new deck profile for you guys. I've just recently debuted today. Shoot. There it is. Wrong one. Sorry guys, this is a little tiresome. So, today this is going to be a debut deck profile of the Granblue series, featuring the 7 Seas. Now, I know I've used to bash on Granblue for a very long time, because, to my dismay, I just didn't completely understand the deck itself, and I had no desire to play it, even though it did very well at my locals at one point in time. But now I just, it's because of Nightrose. I mainly did it because of Nightrose, and I guess through her, I just decided to give Granblue a chance, and no guys, I just want to make one thing perfectly clear about this. This person, Miss Frost, is not on some kind of Granblue fanboy wagon or bandwagon because Nightrose is out, or the hype train, or whatever you guys want to fucking call it. I want to play the deck because I feel like I just owe Granblue a lot for not giving it a chance. So, and for why I played against my friends at my locals with this deck, Granblue is not really as bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, I was just scared to try out different things, because when I was first starting playing Vanguard, someone tried to offer me to play Granblue because it was one of the better decks during that time, but it just didn't mesh with me. Like, I like pretty cards, I like girl cards, I like female units, so I find decks that are just fitting with all that. But then I decided to go out of my comfort zone and just try out a different deck, just full of, even though it's like ghoulish creatures like Dark Irregulars or Granblue. I even took the huge step of playing Aquaforce. And I know I haven't played Aquaforce in like a long time, but it is what it is. So Granblue is the next one I added to the deck recently, just because I love vampires, mainly the vampires, because vampires are the more mysterious, bloodthirsty sons of bitches, and they just know how to pull you into their zone. So, with that being said and done, let's get on with the deck profile. So, as usual guys, this is not a complete the way I want it right now, but I would change some things, but for right now, I'll just tell you what I'm trying to look forward to. So, my starting Vanguard is 7 Seas Apprentice Nightrunner. I haven't used his skill yet, surprisingly. I've played him at my locals, but I still haven't used his ability. Anyways, wait, let me just see if I can just zoom in here a little bit more. A little bit. Okay, it's probably a little blurry, sorry. Anyways guys, so of course he's a Forerunner, and his skill comes from the drop zone. Put this card, oh, hold up. Put the top 4 cards of your deck into the drop zone, okay. At the beginning of your main phase, if you have a Vanguard with 7 Seas in its name, if you pay the cost, call this unit to rearguard as rest. And the rest of the turn, retire this unit. Honestly, that kind of sounds like a bad kind of move there. But, I mean, you can always try Captain Nightkid if you want to, help your deck a little bit more. He's a good option too. But I figured I would try a brand new deck featuring the 7 Seas, and what better way to start this deck off with Nightrunner. So, but putting 4 cards from the top of your deck into a drop zone is like a really good option, because that gives you more access to more options, because most of the time you're going to get your cards from the drop zone anyways. So that's why he's in here. And I know I literally overstayed my intro right there. So, anyways guys. For starting for trigger lineup, I can't even think for shit right now. For trigger lineup, I'm playing 4 copies of Jimmie the Ghostie. I haven't got my trial decks yet for Nightrose, so I can't play the new Banshee heal trigger, and I really would want to. But for right now, I'm playing 4 copies of Jimmie the Ghostie until I find another 4th copy of Dr. Rouge, and then we'll see about what happens to that one. So, yeah. 4 of the gay heal triggers, which is completely ridiculous. 4 of the Assault Command Carignan. She is the new critical trigger for Granblue, and she's also a vampire. So, and she's also a badass little redhead. Okay, maybe just... There you go. And yeah, so I'm sorry if the camera's a little blurred out, guys. I have a hard time cleaning the damn lenses. Hang on, I think that worked a little bit. Okay. Anyways, so we're also playing 12 crits in his deck, so I'm playing 4 copies of Rumble Banshee. She's basically a generic Marco clone. And then 4 Jimmie the Ghosties. Wait, did I another one? Oh, never mind. Alright, so we are playing 12 crits in there. So the Carignan was the first one, Banshee's the second, and Jimmie the Ghostie the third. I am not thinking more shit sometimes, guys. I am terribly sorry with that. It's the weekend, it's my day off. I deserve to have a bit of alcohol once in a while. Alright, for grade 1s, we're playing 4 copies of 7 Seas Helmsman Nightcrows. Again, his ability comes from the drop zone, active skill. And choose one of my rear guards and retire it. If you have a Vanguard named 7 Seas in its name, call this to rear guard. Just so long it is 7 Seas in its name. It does contain some of Shao Paladin's retiring abilities, but not all of it completely. So that's a new that's a new chagrin right there. Next, we're playing 4 of the new G Perfect Guards for Grand Blue. Waterspout Gjinn. I kind of like Tornado Gjinn a lot better, but you know how people with English guys, like, you know, it's a bad name, but Waterspout Gjinn, Tornado Gjinn, what you want to call him, he's awesome no matter what he looks like. And he looks like a total badass and forgive my French, but he's a total hottie. And as long as you have another copy of him in the drop zone, you can counter charge 1 card, so... I have a hard time speaking. Anyways, so next we're playing 4 of the Stride Enablers of Tommy the Ghostie Brothers. This is actually for Nightrose, but he can also become quite handy for Stride, so just for that Stride feel to it. And then finally, I'm playing 2 of the promos, 2 copies of Rumble Banshee. She has the Hollow ability, and what Hollow does, apparently, it gives you the skill, whenever a Grand Blue unit is placed on a rear guard, you can place it in a Hollow state. And her active skill is, for the drop zone, GB1, Carablast 1, and choose one of my rear guards and retire it, and call her to rear guard. When this unit is placed on rear guard circle, due to effect of your Rumble Banshee, if this unit is hollowed, until the end of the turn, it gets plus 2k power and an auto skill. When this unit is placed into the drop zone from rear guard, due to the effect of the hollow state, countercharge 1 card. So, and sadly enough, I was gonna get 4 of these guys because I would mind play a Banshee deck, but the people who took the last of her just took them and like told us to go fuck ourselves. That's what you actually kind of get. Fucking bastards. Next, for grade 2, we're playing 4 copies of 7 Seed Master Swordsman / Shade. His skill is from the drop zone, Carablast 1, and choose a grade 1 or greater rear guard and retire it. When your Vanguard with 7 Seeds in its name attacks, you may pay the cost. If you do, call this to rear guard, and this unit gets plus 2,000 power in the turn. So, that's what he does. He's actually an 11k attacker, as long as your Vanguard has 7 Cs. So, I don't know why I'm having a hard time speaking right now. Next, I'm playing 4 copies of Skeleton Cannoneer. He contains also a hollow ability. His hollow skill is GB1 and Carablast 1. When this unit is placed in a rear guard circle from the drop zone, choose up to one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it. Then, if the unit is hollow, draw a card. So, again, it adds a bit more draw power to you. And finally, we're playing 3 copies of Witch Doctor of the 7 Seas Raisruler. Again, a 7 Seas card. Carablast 1. When this unit is placed in a rear guard circle, if you have Vanguard with 7 Seas in his name, if you do, choose up to 1 card from your drop zone called the rear guard. And that unit gets plus 5,000 to end the turn. and at the end of the turn, it goes back into the drop zone. So that's why I play 3, and plus he's an AK attacker, so it's not really that big, but it is what it is. Giggity. And then 4 copies of 7C Sage Plegeton. He came into the Fires collection as well. And his skills from the drop zone. Carablast 2. At the beginning of your ride phase, if you have grade 2 or Vanguard with 7 Cs in his name, if you pay the cost, ride this as stand. Auto skill. When this unit is placed in the Vanguard circle, choose the 1 card from a drop zone. Call it to rearguard, and that unit gets into the end of turn. Put it back to the drop zone. So I gotta start speaking slowly now. This is gonna suck. Ugh. And then finally, we're playing 4 copies of 7C's Dragon Undead Prisoner Dragon. Now I'm gonna actually read this card. Now he's a 7C's support card as well, and his skill from the drop zone. Wow, all these cards are actually pretty much drop zoned, so this should be a piece of cake. Carablast 1. Choose one of your grade 2 or greater rearguards and retire it. When your Vanguard with 7 Cs and its name attacks, pay the cost. If you do, call it to rearguard. And he gets plus 2,000 power. So actually, he has the same ability, exact same ability as Slash Shade does. So that's a powerful dragon for you, if you ask me. Now for G units, we're playing the main guy, Love by the 4 copies of Love by the 7 Seas Nightmist. He also came in from the Fires collection, and what his skill does is Carablast 1, and choose 2 of your rearguard or 2 of your card units from the drop zone and superior column. And at the end of the turn, they go back into the drop zone. So that's what he does. He's basically a generic Grand Blue unit, but I think he's a badass. Okay. I'm playing 2 copies of the newest badass, and the main in the deck that I'm playing for Grand Blue is 2 copies of Miss Phantasm Pirate King Nightrose. I don't have a 4th Nightrose yet, but I'm still planning on trying to get one. But what she does, you Carablast 2 and Persona Blast a copy of her. And when his unit attacks a Vanguard, you pay the cost. If you do, choose 2 of your cards from the drop zone and superior column in different rows. So basically, she helps you superior call units from drop zone even more. And to be honest, I love it. I was never expecting to try to get Nightrose so easily, but if I can get 3, I'm pretty sure a 4th one will be a piece of cake. Because damn it, I want to play Nightrose. And then finally, we're playing 2 copies of Ghostie Great King Obadiah, or aka King Boo from Super Mario. He's a freaking evil marshmallow or a freaking cream puff or whatever the hell you want to call him, a snowman, like an evil snowman. But I'm sorry guys, this is a cutesy card. Anyways, what his skill does is that you place in the Vanguard circle, search your deck for up to 3 cards, put them into your drop zone, shuffle your deck. And if 2 or more cards with the Holo ability were put in your drop zone, choose up to 1 normal monster with normal unit with Ghostie in its name and superior column in the same column as his units. So we do have some Ghostie units in here, guys, so that's a good thing. So he's a really good card, a generic, and I'm glad I actually finally got some more Grand Blue stuff in this bitch. Alright guys, so that's my deck profile debut of the Grand Blue 7C's Stride deck. Go ahead and leave a comment section down below. And as always guys, there will be a full deck list description down below. And yeah, so anyways guys, thank you guys for watching. This is Siren Frost. I'm gonna take a short breather and yeah, just relax a bit. So anyways guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, thumbs up for it, and comment, rate, and you know the whole shindig, the whole gig. So anyways guys, and as always guys, there will be a full deck list in the description down below. I gotta start speaking straight. Anyways guys, that's all I have for today. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Bye.